From San Diego, California, it's Week 8 of the NFL. San Diego taking on the Green Bay Packers.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and our home team. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
I loved his quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Now Kamara. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Running with Kamara. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3rd down.
He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
2nd down, Love. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll
college football, and I'm evaluating guys for the draft now. My list of fullbacks, pure fullbacks, it's a very short list. I'm probably evaluating more punters and kickers now than I am fullbacks, but it doesn't matter what you call the position, it's who you put there, and there we saw completion.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Love looking to throw it. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
They'll take over. First down.
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
Remember we were kids and they all said, hey, whatever you want to do, make your kid a left-handed pitcher, make them play baseball, they'll play forever. Forget that. I want a quarterback, all right? That's what I want to raise. In this era where you throw it around like crazy, you put up numbers like he did in his last game.
Last week, almost 500 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. It's a gain of 34. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. And that is incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A big play there. 51 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
This will make it into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
That's into the hands of Pascal. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Packers.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Love.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in court.
Alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll throw again. Here's Love on 2nd and 10. Taken in by Pascal out left. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Love from the gun. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And his kick is good. But wait up now, a flag is down. If this is on the defense, they're going to get the first.
Well, all right, just call the call. We're going to play it. Come on now.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Here's Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Operating from the gun. Love. Touchdown, Packers. Alvin Kamara, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he wasn't blocking or running it there. They tossed it to him.
And you remember the good old days when the 49ers were riding roughshod in the league? They use their fullback in pass plays all the time. Roger Craig, Tom Rathman, those guys were terrific at running these types of plays.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown! A big play there. 78 yards. And his guys have taken the lead.
The kicker on.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, he can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
For number 80.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Love. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. First down.
First down, Packers.
From the gun, Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Love 7 yards, the pick up there. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. It'll be a loss of 1, and that's going to make it 4th down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with that have that suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Now a handoff looking right. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Now they try the right side here. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 13-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 that moves the chains. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And this carries into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter. And they face a third down, 3rd and 3. And Pascal's got it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
First down.
First down, going to the air with Love. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
2nd and inches at their 48-yard line.
They hand off to their big tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. The Packers on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Jones. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It's a gain of 10.
They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. first down. Love to pass. The left side throw complete to Adams.
Love's pass.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Love. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
On the ground, Kamara. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And a Packer first down.
Love now to pass on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Zach Pascal.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he had to get this down to the 15. He won't make it. He's a yard or 2 short. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end. And his kick here is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. That drive just seemed to go for an eternity. I could kind of hear our sponsors saying, hey, we need to get our product pushed here. But then it ends in a field goal.
Yeah, how about that? Not enough time for product placement. Plenty of time to get 3 points out of the deal. I know that the guys on defense, though, they wanted to get those products out there. They wanted to stop that drive. Just weren't able to do so.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Flushed out right, and now he's going to use his legs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's tackled at the
2nd and 2. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
The quarterback keeps it. A fumble on the
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran, but he's still short of the marker, and it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Well, certainly not the way that they were hoping that possession would end, failing to convert on 4th.
And now they've got to make sure that they keep their poise, they keep their confidence, just because it didn't work.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. And they went empty backfield, and because of that, nobody was there to pick up the blitz.
And you know that offenses, when they go with the empty backfield, they have different things designed on every play to try to account for things. But what people often forget, defense is audible as well. And a lot of times when they see an empty backfield, they audible right into a blitzing situation.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the second quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to lose a yard or two. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. From left side, it's complete.
That's good.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10-yard line. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to take off with it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
A loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Kenny Clark able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said, for it to curl in.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here again comes the captain of this offense leading his crew back out there now. And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together. Everyone has to up the level of play a little bit, including himself, and find a way to make some plays in order to give them a little bit of a spark and rally the team.
We'll see if they can indeed rally down big on the scoreboard right now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Love. And he can't escape, and down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
That goes in the category of a play that the defense is going to cherish and excites them. A completion, yes, you give up the pass, but no gain. I mean, that's exactly what you want on defense.
Sets up the 4th down. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a handoff looking right. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
43-yard line.
Back to throw. Slide inside the 30. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the tuck and run. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
The 25-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. He'll get 2 yards back, but it's going to leave him with a long 3rd and 13.
Smith on the stop. It's a gain of 2.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see him when we kick it off in the second.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
8 yards to go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
It's 4th down.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
41-yard line.
From the gun, Love firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Jones. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Jones, the ball.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. To throw on 3rd down. Love. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And that'll be off the crossbar and out. It's short. He couldn't get it there. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Well, he had that one on target. That's half the battle. The other half of the battle, however, is distance.
And he nearly had that, too. But it was the crossbar that said otherwise. And that'll deny him a shot at 3.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. side here, and that's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards. No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose. And the Packers pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of it.
In trouble, and he's taken down.
Quarterback is sacked.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a second down throw for Love here. He's got his man on the crossing route. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Operating from the gun, Love. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs him. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense.
And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Well, the blitz came there from the inside, and there just wasn't much resistance.
No, not at all. That means that defensively, they timed it up perfectly and matched up perfectly. They drew all the blockers to the other guys, left a free...
And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A big play there. 68 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Packers offense set to go. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're able on that one, and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots.
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Second down, Love, and he will find his man on the outside.
Complete.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From the gun, Love under pressure, and down he goes.
Looks like another empty possession here, partner, and I don't think with 3 scores down in the third quarter, they can truly afford any more the rest of the way.
No, especially the way their offense is sputtering. I think you're exactly right. They got to find some answers quickly. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The home side once again ready to take over offensively. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and
accelerating, and off he goes. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
it's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
Now they try the right side here. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a handoff looking right. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Play action this time with Love. Can't get away, and he's taken down.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
They just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. That's pulled in at the 32. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. They're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches
a little bit.
Just back it off a little.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown. as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
The extra point.
He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Green Bay offense ready to take over. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That's into the hands of Pascal. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
First down.
Throwing. Love. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams.
Love's pass.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 48-yard line.
Love now on 2nd down. Throw left side complete. It's Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Love's pass.
And he'll go down at the 28. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
The 28-yard line.
Working out of the gun. Love. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Adams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete.
To number 19.
5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time.
Love from the gun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
And yes, everyone, that was the fullback carrying the football. I know it's a dying breed, it's a dying position for a lot of people, but I still think it's valuable and important, especially one who can carry the ball.
And you need short yardage. What makes sense? Go to a big body, let him plow forward just like he did there.
It's still a big man's game.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Green Bay.
Davante Adams. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Well, we've talked about it before. You know, this jet sweep, something a lot of teams like to run nowadays, and this one winds up in the end zone.
And it is all about creating different ways to get the ball. Told us, I saw this sitting at my chair watching a Tuesday night college game and decided to implement it myself.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
31 yards there and a first down. Now they try the right side here. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 16 more on that one and another first down. Now a handoff looking right. Again he finds an opening. And down to the 16-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Their mobile, agile quarterback with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And this offense continues to pour it on. Well, they just continue to roll. And, Charles, for you and I, we want the close games, but for them, it has to be so nice to enjoy this big cushion.
I can't remember the last time we saw them play this loose and have this much fun. I think they'd love to be able to capture this game, carry it with them from week to week, and be able to execute like this in all the rest of their games.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
35 to Mike. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen.
Jordan Love ready on first down here. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. Operating from the gun. Love. And Pascal's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That's a gain of nearly 40 yards on 3rd and medium to pick up the first. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. A give to the fullback on the dive. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Now that's the defense that they were looking for, being able to get extra bodies to the point of attack to deal with the big guy carrying the ball. You really don't want to be in a position where it's a one-on-one tackle with him.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
Okay, ready? Scoot. Get ready. Shoot.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further.
Brought down.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's third and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal. A field goal does you no good, so they're going to stay out there and go for it on fourth. They'll run it with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron. Jones, his second touchdown on the season. And the Packers get a score closer. And that'll cut the lead down to 26. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You can't block me.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. 6 yards on that last play. Here's second and 4.
On the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
He'll look to throw. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Taken down and sacked.
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
Running back.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On the move to his left. Now he'll pull it down, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nothing open downfield, and keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom, he took advantage of it. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
7 brings up second and 3.
He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year as his guys continue to pour it on.
But I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing, and if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of
that one good for 20 on the catch and run. First down, Love to pass. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown.
Davante Adams with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Extra point up and through. And that trims the lead a bit, but still standing at 26 points. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the fourth. Jair Alexander up to make the tackle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Clark in on the stop.
Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
And 6.
So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken down at the 26. 15 yards on the play, first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the stick.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, they mentioned this week, Charles, they had a couple kinks on offense that they wanted to fix. I would say they're pretty well fixed.
There's no doubt about that. I mean, just about everything they've run has been successful in this one. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm done with this, right? I have no answers for anything. In fact, I'll probably send a note to the clock operator. Let it run.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
And with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
34's the mic. He's coming. Check him. Watch the slant.
On third down, Love. Then he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. This is taken at the 23. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Conversion is no good.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit.
31.
But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went... Yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Love now to pass on 1st down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the